Welcome to today's intention. Today we're going to talk about the player suicide. A player will always want to get a suicide. Why I say that? Because when he loses 2 points, his mind says, this is over. And when this is the conclusion, then you go to suicide the game and himself. Because he left the game. I'm talking about that he started leaving the game and making complaints, excuses, whatever, and those things that we know. But how can we leave that player suicide that everyone has inside? Because what is the reason that happened that? Because our mind always wants to close the subject. Always want to get balance, always wants to be rational. Our mind is scared to be open constantly, every time, constantly. And this is the reason that the mind prefers that the player goes to suicide, so goes away from the game, because it's something that that is more easier for the player. But how can we deal with that? That is easier also, because the only way to leave this process of suicide of the game, so leaving the game, is with resistance. And the resistance you can practice in the training. And what is a resistance? Is a person who can deal with the pain more than the other ones. Because when you deal with the pain more, then your mind has more resistance, and that idea to be a player suicide is going to be away. Because even if if the match is not going well, you have the resistance to be in the game. But that resistance gives you calm to keep playing that strong situation. But you learn that in the training. Because in the training, you deal with the physical pain. And the physical pain gets strong your mind. So it means that when the match doesn't go well, a player who has resistance, who can deal with the pain more, is a person who can play again that bad situation. It means that for play, you have to be resistance. You need to get resistance, because it's the only way to return to the game. Otherwise, you are a player suicide. Means that make 2 mistakes and then leave the game. That's normally what happens. So if you want to be always in the game, you have to deal more with the pain. And that pain passed by the physical training. When you can hold more the pain, you are more clear about your ideas, and your mind is more open, is more relaxed in those moments. Otherwise, it's a chaos. If you cannot deal with the pain, everything is a chaos. And that chaos brings you into that player suicide. And what you need is to play, not to live. And when I call player suicide, is a person who wants to live, because the mind says, let's go away from here, because it's not very good. It's not happening very good. But a strong mind has more resistance and say, this is nothing, and keep the calm and can handle the situation. This is the difference between two players, the player who resists and the player who suicides. The player who suicides is the easy version, is the easiest version. The difficult version is the resistance. Why? Because you have to deal with the pain. You have to make more effort. But the thing is, the consequence that when you can hold more pain, you can hold more the situation. You have more calm to deal with the situation. So pain is the only way to be in calm in a difficult situation. And that's what I call resistance. If you're not doing that, then you are a player suicide. It means the thing goes wrong and you say, let's go away. That's normally what happens. So remember, you need more resistance, more pain, and that thing is going to give you more calm and more relaxed in a difficult situation. There is not other way to do it. I hope you like this video and we'll see you soon.